Beneficus simio salve. My name is Platonius, and welcome back to the channel and to World in Conflict. It has been a long time coming, my dudes, and if you'll excuse me, I am preparing a drink. Very fine chalice. We're gonna get right back into it. I changed some of the sound to see if it won't be so loud, like the game audio. But mainly what I turned down was the
Valerie,
music.
there have been no letters from you for 2 weeks now. Have they been lost by the postal service, or you are perhaps dead? Well, that would at least be a good excuse.
No,
Wow,
Sasha,
that lady
I'm not
sounds
dead.
like a...
Much to your father's
Well,
chagrin,
you
I
know what
imagine.
word.
We have been constantly on the move, and to find even a few minutes of peace has been, well nigh impossible.
Father has been asking about you. I think he is genuinely concerned. Though I know you don't believe me. I sometimes doubt you believe anything I
Your
say.
father would like Vladimir's nephew Nikolai. The man's idealism and zeal rivals that of the most fervent religious believer. Poor boy. One day he will realize the shame of it all.
How is old Vladimir? You know I hold him in high
You
regard.
should see some
But
people
please, ask
today,
him to
they
speed
still
things up
believe
and
in the
win this
sham of
damn
it.
war. I am sick and tired of constant shortages.
Of course. If I just ask Volodya, he will win the war for us in an instant. Not a problem, my dear.
And listen to Vladimir. He has at least a semblance of morals compared to you, my dear. And don't die on me. Who would I then quarrel with? Your Alexandra.
What year
Yesterday,
is
the
this?
Southern Factory collectives
mean,
reported production
is it
levels far exceeding
Still
the
back
quota
in
set
Europe,
for the
or is
period.
it in
The General Secretary conveyed his heartfelt pride to be the
or is
leader
it
of
in
such
America?
industrious
If
people.
they're in America, well then
Yesterday
you
also
just
brought news of a minor skirmish involving NATO infiltrators.
the
They were swiftly
communiques.
hunted down
Ah!
by our
We were still in Norway when we heard the news. Several
that's what it
NATO
really looks
battalions had been airdropped inside our country. And I think many of us were shaken to the core that day. Our image of the invulnerable motherland cracked in a way that could not be easily mended. Captain Malishchenko loudly proclaimed that he would smear the ground red with the blood of the NATO bastards who had dared to enter our homeland. The colonel tried to calm us, saying that there would be bloodshed soon enough. But we didn't settle down until we had boarded the planes back home, our fiery rage doused with cold determination and vengeance foremost on our mind.
Well, God dang it. The little rubber
If they were
pieces
here
that used
half
to
an
sit
hour
on
ago,
these fell
we don't
off,
have
so now
long
they
before
just
they arrive.
fall out my
Understand?
ear whenever they want to.
Romanov must move immediately
Товарищ
to...
полковник,
What?
a message.
Now? Very well.
What is it, uncle?
Kolya, it's your wife.
Masha?
She...
Что?
They're dead, Kolya. She and your daughter. Killed yesterday when the Americans raided Serbyansk.
That sucks.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry. You're at war. They died for the state. They died for socialism. I'm proud.
You have my deepest
I don't
sympathy.
want sympathy. I want leaders with the courage to prevent NATO from walking into our soil.
Kolya, we're dealing with a strong adversary.
Then we must be stronger. Comrade Colonel, our forward scouts report inbound NATO helicopters.
Where the hell is Romanov at the Shilkas? Kolya, can I count on you?
Let them come, Uncle. Let them come.
Eyes are a little itchy. That guy's
Good.
kind of wound
Finally
up
here.
tight.
What kept you, Romanov?
Oh, you know, I had to take a giant deuce.
Last word was that NATO intruders were moving against our naval
Oh,
base near
this is
Polyarny. The attack on this camp seems to be in support of that move.
this level's kind of
We will root them
iffy.
out wherever they attack. Malachenko out.
Lieutenant Romanov, I want you to command the artillery section. We have spotted several enemy scout teams hiding in the forest, and our helicopters are looking for them now.
Because it relies on the AI not being dumb. Friendly AI, that is. And, well, they just can't help themselves.
The helicopters will mark the enemy positions. Fire on all enemy units they find.
One.
Sokol 1 out.
Want us to repair something?
Control 2.
Говорит тройка. Enemy scout spotted.
Control 3.
Артиллерия ждет приказа. Готовы к
Where are
огню.
you at?
Just provide some coordinates.
Kill this guy.
Yeah, тройка. We have movement in the tree line.
That was a good hit, Lieutenant, but there are more enemy scouts out there.
Тройка here. NATO scouts have been located. Coordinates confirmed. Стреляй.
Говорит Malachenko, I have incoming mortars. There must be NATO spotters with those scouts.
Yes, товарищ командир. Launching a barrage.
Launching the barrage. And I'm gonna kill
More
everybody
incoming
right
shells. Kill
quick.
those scouts.
Well
Boom.
done. We've destroyed their eyes and
Rocked
ears.
Alright.
When the assault begins, they will target your artillery, Romanov. Make sure you keep it well protected. Sokol 1 out. A NATO attack is imminent. Captain Malachenko will hold the outer perimeter, but you
And
must
get in the
support
way
him
of
with
my
artillery
bullets.
fire, Romanov. We cannot lose here today.
We will fire signal flares to
Now you're
signal an
gonna
impending
have
attack,
the
Lieutenant.
idea
Several
to
flares
split
indicate a heavy
these guys
attack.
up into groups,
Malachenko out.
but I wouldn't recommend that. It's best to have all of them firing together, so that way some poor
This is
fool,
Malachenko. NATO units are attacking from the north.
some poor
I need
fool
fire
who gets
support
in
at
your
once.
way will get wrecked by
You know
about
what to
5
do,
heavy
Romanov.
artillery
Give
shields.
Captain Malachenko all the support he needs.
Shells. Sound like I said shields.
Romanov, between your artillery guns and my tanks, we will kill those NATO infiltrators to the last man.
Good. If we pin them down here, we might aid our comrades at Polyarny. If it's not too late already.
And you see on the mini-map,
Malachenko
I
here.
can
I
tell
will
when,
hold you personally accountable for any friendly fire, Romanov. Make sure you fire
I
on the
can
enemy.
tell when,
Look up.
artillery
The
shells have
lieutenant
been
knows what
fired.
he's doing, Captain.
I hope so. Malachenko out.
Commencing the barrage.
Alright, so far so good. Never mind.
Yes, товарищ командир. Launching a barrage. Товарищ командир, enemy destroyed. Coordinates confirmed. Стреляй.
All of you die.
Strike successful.
Never mind.
Commencing the barrage.
They're attacking again. Keep those shells coming, Lieutenant.
Target
What do you
received.
think I'm doing, homie?
NATO will also use counter-artillery to destroy you. Stay on the move to avoid those barrages.
Товарищ командир, enemy destroyed. Artillery strike on the way.
Incoming fire, Romanov. Change your position.
Keep the enemy in the strike zone. Getting the peon into position.
Anti-air report. We will move to...
Heading for the
Ow.
destination.
Please
They've
do
ordered the
not.
prisoners to be taken to the bomb shelters. We will keep them there until the battle is over.
Malachenko here. Why don't we just execute the prisoners and be done with it?
Typical communist.
Because we are better than the enemy. And we will prove it by keeping the prisoners alive.
Targeting enemy tank. Артиллерия ждет приказа. Готовы к огню, командир. Enemy destroyed. Commencing the barrage.
Sokol 1 here. NATO has breached the outer perimeter. Push them back, Malyshenko. Romanov will aid you with artillery fire. Yeah, Sokol 1. The perimeter has been breached. Don't let them get a foothold.
Napalm is primed and inbound. Out. Acknowledge. Hunting for tank. Watching out. Commencing the barrage. Watching out. Depot strike delivered. Over. Coordinates confirmed. Стреляй.
Oh, see what I mean by this? A little difficult.
Hostiles eliminated.
And that guy's dead.
Artillery strike on the way.
Unless he stops right there, yeah, he's gonna get away.
They're giving up for now. Don't let them get away, Romanov.
Bruh, ain't no miracle
They
worker.
will attack again. You must hold for as long as possible.
Don't worry, Sokol 1. The more they send, the more we will kill.
Heavy fire support here. Got any coordinates? We're ready to strike. Товарищ командир, we're with you.
NATO units attacking from the south. I need fire support, Romanov.
I got you, homie.
Yeah, Sokol 1. I just got a report saying that our comrades won a crushing victory near Polyarny this morning. The NATO intruders were destroyed to the last man and the naval base was saved.
The attack he talked about was the naval base raid in the last
Not to
episode.
violate our motherland.
I wouldn't trust those reports to be completely accurate, Captain.
It doesn't matter. Every NATO soldier here will die today. Malyshenko out.
Anti-tank strike is inbound. Out. Artillery strike on the way.
Y'all are gonna die.
Night mission accomplished. The enemy got hit. Out. Returning to base. Over.
You have incoming rounds, Romanov. Reposition your people at once.
We are setting up the heavy artillery over there. We can move at any time. Our tracks are steady. Coordinates received. Артиллерия ждет приказа. Готовы к огню. Yes, товарищ командир. Launching a barrage.
Launching the burger. Alrighty, gonna blow these guys to the high heavens. And shit the boom!
Target received.
Kill these guys.
Target received. Атакуй. Interactive on enemy tank. Yes,
You'd
товарищ
be like
командир.
almost out of ammo at this point.
They're attacking again. Keep those shells coming, Lieutenant.
Working on it.
Malyshenko to Sokol 1. Do we have any estimate of enemy strength?
The GRU estimated a battalion's worth.
Котлы проклятые! Those damn dilettantes should be shot for providing such faulty intelligence. I'm fighting an entire regiment of troops here!
Mind what you are saying, Captain. This is an open channel.
I don't care, blin! How can we fight a war when we can't even trust our own people?
Enough. See to the battle at hand. Sokol 1, out.
Commencing the barrage now.
They are sending helicopters to take out your artillery, Romano. Use your Shilkas to fight them off.
Confirmed. Стреляй. We killed.
close.
Commencing the barrage. Artillery strike on the way. Target received. Атакуй.
They're pulling back. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Enemy in the strike zone.
They haven't given up yet. Expect renewed attacks any minute now.
We have NATO troops approaching from the north, and my men to the south have spotted more enemy troops on the move.
They will attack from both directions at once. Hold for as long as possible and then move to alternate defense positions when I give the word.
In other words, don't lose.
Yes, товарищ командир. Launching a barrage. Return that vehicle to a wreck.
Whoops.
Ordnance hit. Hostiles eliminated. Ordnance confirmed. Стреляй.
You have incoming artillery again, Romanov. Move your units out of the impact area.
Artillery strike success. Moving to a new firing position.
Work those guns, Romanov. We have enemies all over the perimeter. They're coming at us from both the north and the south.
Artillery ready, товарищ командир. Coordinates confirmed. Стреляй. Commencing the barrage. Testing. Artillery strike on the way. Enemy kills confirmed. Returning to base, over. Artillery strike. Target received.
Alrighty. Here's hoping this works. Oh, so far so good.
Target received. Атакуй.
You know, in real life, they'd be like running for their life away from the red smoke.
Commencing the barrage. Artillery strike on the way.
More NATO helicopters have been spotted. Position your Shilka so that your artillery is protected.
Target eliminated. Artillery strike on the way. Commencing the barrage.
You would think they'd reassess their attack method after, you know, all their stuff and
They
getting,
are sending a second helicopter squadron against you, Romanov.
after all their stuff and getting blown to crap.
Coordinates confirmed. Стреляй. Товарищ командир, enemy destroyed. We killed them.
Incoming NATO bombers. Pull back, Malyshenko. Pull back!
Fire now before it's too late.
Good land.
Говорит Malyshenko, we are moving to the alternate defensive positions now.
Sokol 1 here. Move your units to the quarry
Yeah, we'll
entrances.
see.
We'll defend from there.
You know, the Russian artillery, heavy artillery units are way
Understood.
better than
I am
the NATO or
repositioning my
American
units.
ones.
Malyshenko out.
Namely because they can reload fast.
We can repair.
You know how hard this would be if I had to use
Товарищ
5
командир, artillery is available.
MLRS batteries to do this.
They will engage the hostile helicopters now. Over. Heavy fire support here. Got any coordinates? Target received. Атакуй. Interception completed. Hostile helicopters are gone. Out. Commencing the barrage.
I'm engaging NATO units all along the perimeter. Request fire support.
What happened?
Artillery strike on the way. Coordinates hit. Hostile eliminated. Coordinates confirmed.
Got to kill this dude unless he moves.
Artillery strike successful.
He moved, just not quick enough.
Commencing the barrage.
Alrighty. There we go, got all of them.
Yes, товарищ командир. Launching a barrage. Missiles armed. We can deploy and lay down a heavy barrage.
I need more fire support. NATO is making a renewed assault.
No, don't move, don't move. Phew, there we go.
Air mission completed. Heavy fire.
Sokol 1 here. I have some good news. Our frontal aviation comrades have finally deigned to send us some helicopter support. Romanov, I want you to command these helicopters while I direct the artillery fire. Move your units to the rendezvous point.
Artillery strike on the way.
You did a commendable job leading that artillery battery, Lieutenant. Now, show me. Kept all your cannons intact, Lieutenant. Excellent.
Want us to repair something? Tоварищ командир, we're with you. Heavy gunship ready for combat.
About to kill all of these guys.
They must breathe like flies, these NATO soldiers. How many of them are there?
A lot.
Just affirmative. We annihilated the enemy's attack area. Go down. Enemy spotted. Lock and engage. Preparing attack.
Alright, so helicopters, the heavy ones, take a
They are
long
attacking
time
all
to
along the
reload.
perimeter. Use any means necessary to keep them at bay, Romanov.
And so it's kind of prudent to just wait for it to reload a few seconds and then just click. Especially if you have several. Yeah, so those are the only things that can really hurt you. Oh, there are a bunch of bad guys over there. They're all about to die.
Tоварищ Malachenko, I have incoming artillery fire on all my positions.
Fall back to the barracks area. I will send Romanov after the artillery. The prisoners are being evacuated to the woods nearby until we can get some transports to pick them up.
Tоварищ Malachenko, we are moving toward the barracks.
Good, Captain. There we must make our last stand. I'm also giving you fire support priority to help defend the camp. They are coming. Use all available fire support assets to destroy them, Lieutenant. Romanov, seek out and destroy the NATO artillery before they cause too much damage.
Working on it, homie.
Well done, Lieutenant. Continue to search and destroy, but watch out for enemy anti-air defenses. Excellent, Romanov. Another artillery unit put out of action.
Flying to the destination. Heavy gunship will follow the flight path. Moving to location. Destination received. Affirmative, товарищ командир.
More NATO troops are arriving.
Firing a spire.
What killed me?
NATO assault incoming.
There they are.
Well done, Romanov. Well done indeed. That should give us some respite. So call one out.
They're coming at us again!
So call one here. We are losing the camp. I want everyone to push the enemy back.
Artillery lined up. Firing.
They can't have much strength left, Romanov. Crush this assault and we'll force them to retreat.
Kill that guy. Bang! Kill this dude. Kill the enemy chopper.
Finally, NATO is retreating. Do not pursue.
But Uncle, we must...
We have been declared combat ineffective, Captain. 5th Battalion will pursue. I want the casualty count as soon as possible. The camp is safe. For now.
Ooh. That was a little bit difficult, honestly. Ooh. That was fun though. This level's a little slow compared to the other ones, but it is also a little neat because you're not the one actually doing the fighting, you're just doing the covering fire. And I'm pretty sure on harder difficulties it'd be extremely difficult on the account of the friendly AI being brain dead. And in this one, they were able to hold out long enough that I could go around and do the secondary objective of running around and blowing up enemy artillery. But yeah, all in all, this here was a good little episode. I thank you very much for joining us here today, and I hope you'll be here for the next video. Until next time, I'm Clotonius and Adepto Bonum.